Hello there, traveler. Come in and shut the door. No, let's not do that. But I did want to do just a tiny little introduction or a little intro thingy before the video starts. You're about to watch a long D&D session. One there will hopefully be many more of. But yeah, I just wanted to point out I'm quite new at D&D. I recently made a bunch of new D&D friends. Because originally I played a session that is in fact still going with my, shall we say, OG friends, right? Break, Proxy, and Hikaru. Hikaru being the DM. We also had a girl called Maria join. If you care to see that session, which again is still going, it's been on a break for a long time, and that's why, well, Break is now hosting or DMing a session. He was recording the other campaign, and I thought I would record this one. And that's what you're about to watch. I'll leave a link to the other campaign down in the description if you care to watch it. I believe it doesn't start at the very beginning, but whatever. Yeah. Enjoy me being terrible at D&D. And okay. Have the fun. Bah.
Are we recording right now? Are we live?
Oh no.
Not live.
Oh no.
Well, I know we're not live, but hello, recording for the future. I don't know. Am I going to watch this? Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably
Cum
not.
is delicious.
Okay.
Okay, welcome to Trials of the Forgotten. Thank you for playing in my campaign. And yeah, that's it. If you read the setting, you find out that, well, there's been some rumbling, an earthquake, hail, storms. That was around 6 hours ago. It is currently 6 p.m. and you have all headed to where out of curiosity or other, different reasons, depending on your character, you've all headed to where the new building that has suddenly popped out of nowhere has appeared, and you all find yourself in a wagon. You've been traveling. Let me know when you're loaded.
Yep, I'm in.
I love this bat. I've seen it so much.
You're welcome. You've been traveling for a while. It's kind of been silence because no one has actually broken the silence. But yeah, you have you can see, all of you, you're being driven by a half orc that is taking you to where the building has grown out. Now I want to introduce every one of you, so let's do a really quick 1d6 and see who gets to introduce himself first. 1d5, I mean. So, 1 is Lane, 2 is Genevieve, Proxy,
Yay,
3,
critical
4,
fail.
5. Let's see. So, Folt, introduce yourself and your character.
I am just going to read off whatever's in my character appearance sheet. So yeah. Holt is a widely unkempt man with long black hair, which is dirty, by the way, very dirty, and a hint of an erratically cut stubble. His eyes are deep brown, though the iris is rarely seen at the moment due to his blindfold. His armor is made out of random bits of equipment. You don't really know what the deal with that is. And he reeks of absolute garbage. That is all you need to know. That's
so
all
like
for you.
Caleb.
A trash man.
Yes.
Caleb but Bolt.
I love trash. Yay.
Stinky.
Nice. Anything else?
Yes, he's probably been very silent and slouched over this entire trip.
Understandable. Lane, introduce yourself and your character.
Me? You want me to introduce myself?
Yes, who are you?
I'm a person. I think I exist. No, but
And I'm
Lane,
so...
I describe him as really tall, like 6'2", something like that. a white-haired Asimar with uncharacteristic red eyes. Not very common to see. His clothes are really tattered. Doesn't seem to have washed himself in a long time. And also, curiously, his jacket seems to have a little bit of a bump that's moving here and there, and like trying to come out for air. Something emerges from it. A little bird.
Indeed, you all see
That's
a
his
bird.
companion, Butla.
You all see a
But
bird.
yeah, that's
a
it.
really cool bird.
That's it.
Glasses.
And his...
Yep.
There's also he's holding a lyre, but that's it.
Nice. Next person is Genevieve.
Genevieve is, as you can see, she's a girl. She's a trident. Her skin is like bluish, kind of like it kind of shines with the light of the sun. A female, because of she has like scales. She's wearing like dark kind of like cape. It seems a little bit like small for her, and common clothes. Underneath you can see a little bit like scales, but not like her skin, but like clothes made out of scales. And pearls are like around her around her hair, which is kind of like greenish. And she's just looking around curiously, not paying attention to anyone on the car, just looking around like, oh, yeah.
Good. Next person is the Cyril.
Hello. Cyril is. Oh, well, I'm not introducing myself. Cyril is a very, very white, like, not, well, oh my god.
Yeah.
She's like,
She's
got like,
very white.
she's very white face, you know, because
She's
like,
listening to Britney Spears.
she's listening to Britney Spears. She's got sunken eyes. She's got a lot of. She's perpetually stuck young, but looks decomposing as if she's old. She wears all black and a little bit of gold. She's got extremely red eyes that glow all the time. She's got long gray hair, which extends under her veil, like a funeral veil.
Mhm.
Her dress is all tattered and flaying, and she's got a huge big scar on her neck that's like chipping away and like seems to be there for a very long time. She's also carrying around a big journal which is bloodstained and looks horrible, and also a gigantic fucking scythe, like 5 foot long blade, the fucking gigantic, like an
Amazing.
anime scythe.
Like an anime side. How does she fit in that in the carriage and the wagon? Don't worry about it.
It's just yeah, no, don't worry about that.
In her pocket.
You can see that in every bump of on the road. You see the half orc like looking back, seeing if you haven't caught anything. And then the last person to introduce himself is Dane. Introduce your character.
You gotta roll and see
okay.
who's next.
Okay, I think I gotta roll this.
Oh, it's
Okay.
me. Okay. Well, I play Foe. He's old. Yeah, we good?
What is he?
Well, he's a centaur druid. He goes
okay.
around healing animals and sometimes people. And
Okay.
he's most likely very high right now. And old.
Yeah.
Also, you
And
can
he
see that
forgets all the time.
currently he's a centaur, so he barely fits. So he's like this, like standing on the wagon.
Yeah, so I imagined.
So yeah,
My man.
as you continue on the road, thank you everyone for introducing themselves. You continue along the road, and eventually, can you see their name tags? By the way,
Yep.
everyone's
Perfectly.
Yep.
okay. You see Nolan, the wagon,
The wagon.
right, the driver. There we go. The driver. Suddenly break the silence. So are you gonna, you know, talk a little? Why you coming? Why you going north?
Mr. DM, question.
Huh?
Uh, if Nolan is from Osiris, which I think he is, have I met him before?
You have never seen this man before.
Cool. I'm just planning to go back home. Really, this whole fortress thing is just an excuse to see my brother again. I've been wanting to hear from him, but that's about it. Oh yeah, and Modla seems say as I'm touching the bird. That sounded really bad. uh he's just trying. I don't know, he seems very interested about this whole fortress thing.
Uh-huh. What about you, lady? Looks at Genevieve.
Oh, well, I am new here and I don't know a lot about it. So I'm trying to seek answers for something. So I'm gonna look there. It's new and everyone seems really, really scared about it. So maybe they have answers for me there.
Yeah, this seems like a really interesting place. It kind of popped out of nowhere. I've heard a lot of other like wagon drivers. They have taken some people to the north, but you're actually my first group. So hope everything goes smoothly for you. Looks back at Folt. What about you, Mister? Doesn't know what a bathroom is.
Bolt seems to be completely detached from the conversation. He's not.
Oh,
It's not that he's ignoring him. He's just not listening.
Okay then. Silent treatment. What about you? Looks at Cyril.
I'm trying to track down a dead god.
what? I turn at Cyril. At first, I look at this car and I'm kind of visibly shocked, like I didn't notice it for some fucking reason. Track a dead god? Oh.
That sounds dangerous.
It's not.
Oh.
How do you
I mean, good
But
luck
it sounds
with I
really
guess.
hardcore. Like a dead god. It's still a god.
It's. The god of life and death has abandoned us. So
Oh,
someone's gotta
honey.
find her.
That seems noble of you.
Noble. Okay.
Were you saying something, Lane?
No, yeah, I'm checking general knowledge.
Yeah, you do realize that when she says that the god of life and death has abandoned you, she's referring to the fact that they've been trying to contact him ever since the I can't remember my own name. Huh.
Vanishing?
Yeah, the vanishing. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they've been trying to contact the god of life and death Herm since the vanishing. Some of you may know. I don't think Genevieve would know this. But yeah, the god of life and death seems to have lost contact.
She only
Will
knows
be-
about the fucking god of the oceans. Goddess of the oceans.
Yeah.
She doesn't know shit about anything else.
Well,
While you're saying all of, sorry.
nothing. I was saying to break the awkward silence and just because Lane doesn't have any other topic to talk about, he's just gonna start playing the lyre.
I mean, there's still one more person to introduce, but while Cyril was talking about all of this, you can see Nolan really quick look like over here and just nod. So first, give me a perception, all of you.
That's what I wanted to do. Thank you very much.
Oh, wait.
Perception check.
Mm-hmm.
You all clearly notice him nodding, but Who is missing? Someone's missing.
What am I doing, dude?
Fault.
Oh, yeah.
Perception. Just click perception.
Oh, nice.
Well, Foe notices some kind of, movement here in the, and you kind of feel like you saw like a head pop out of the bush. And Nolan continues to ride the wagon. So, do you do anything?
Take another hit.
The ride continues as you all ignore whatever the fuck this was.
Lovely, another hallucination.
While this is going on, Nolan looks back again and asks the centaur, "What about you, mister?"
Speak up.
What about you, mister? What are you up to?
You want to hit?
Nolan considers it for a second, but then he swiftly declines.
Suit yourself.
You continue on your travels, and about 2 hours have passed. Well, 1 hour and a half to be, and it's kind of getting kind of late. And you arrive at what Nolan tells you is, a bar or a tavern that has,
We meet in a tavern.
We meet in it. We didn't though. You met it somewhere else.
Shh.
Nolan, tells you to get off because this is as far as he's gonna go. But he tells you to keep going north.
Who's this character? Patreon.
No, that's I want to support the artist.
Yeah, support the artist.
They make amazing maps. They
I
make
know,
such good
right?
maps, yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so are you all loaded?
Yep.
I can move.
I'm loaded with gold. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. You can move now if you want. You find
Yeah, I
yourself
think
against
There's no squares.
a building, a tavern, and an inn at the same time.
Question: do we have
Yeah.
some sort of like gold or something on us?
You would have a little bit. I don't know about the other ones. You've been traveling, so you would have like at least something to like get some rest at some place.
Okay.
I don't think
Zero.
Genevieve would have much.
No, I don't have shit.
Oh
But
yeah.
I have a feat because I'm a, how do you call this? Exile.
Oh, no.
So... Oh yeah! Me too.
No, it's started again. I do have 5 gold.
No, you're all banned. You die.
You know that Hickoryspis is gonna die if you do that.
Oh my god! Please, why are you
Well,
killing
it's not that
him?
bad.
Okay. Well, I don't think Fault. Would you have any money on you?
Well, yes,
Mm-hmm.
there are things in the caves of Rasp
And you.
that I could have
Yes.
taken money from.
Yeah.
There you go.
Genevieve is going to walk to, well, Cyril is kind of far away. He's gonna walk here and talk to everyone and be like, so I guess we're stuck with each other. We should maybe form a group, something. We're all going to that place, right?
Yeah. And now that Lane is looking at himself, like he notices he's kind of dirty, also wet because he got caught in middle of the storm. Is gonna cast prestidigitation on himself, just to clean up a little bit.
Nice.
And he's gonna look at Fold. Do you want help with cleaning up or something?
He's not paying it. He's looking through the window right now.
Is he? We
You
can
looking
tell.
through the
He's-
window?
Yes. This one here.
He's looking.
Uh-huh.
He's wearing a blindfold.
Okay. You wanna get close? You don't see much from that distance. Also,
No, he's
that's-
not even staring into it. He's just looking at the window itself, not inside.
Okay.
Understandable. You just see a
Uh,
window.
Instead of doing something stupid and tapping him, I'm gonna cast message right into his head. Do you want?
Talk to him in his
I'm
mind.
not gonna touch. I'm not
That's
gonna
not
touch.
gonna freak him out.
No, of course not. It's just like talking about directly to his mind. Do you want help cleaning? Like, I'm seeing your clothes are kind of dirty.
As soon as he hears that in his head, like his hair kind of like spikes up like a cat, you know, and he goes and just jumps.
Okay.
Amazing.
And
doesn't like
he looks around a bit.
Well, you suddenly hear some rumbling going inside the tavern. Seems like someone's like, I don't know, hitting some tables or something like that.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to go inside because I don't know. I do not want to spend the night outside.
Yeah, I'd rather.
As you walk closer to the door, you see a sign that says, you know, the Tavern Inn, the Blossoming Lily.
I don't know what it really is. Let's go.
Question, miss. I'm gonna
Let me
ask a lot of
reveal.
questions, but
Yes.
do I know of this place? Are we inside Osiris or inside? Yeah.
No, you're in a kind of in the north there, not near Osiris.
Okay.
You kind of drifted by going to this place. It seems like kind of deserted. It's like this tavern and a few like miles, not that many. To the north, you will find like a village, and that's mostly it. Stop looking. So
it's literally a cat.
you actually explore that window apparently, and you see this.
Oh, creep.
I have
You've seen
I have a mission now. I will
Oh,
check
no.
every single window on this side at least, because they're the ones that have light.
you see this window. There seems to be no one inside either.
Someone, you see? Gonna see someone changing.
And in this room, you see nothing, but you do see a room to. You do see a chest inside. Calls, you know, kind of like, you know, looks nice. Maybe steel. That's all you see, though. There's no one inside. Do you walk inside the inn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Okay,
opened the door.
Okay, let me clean all of this, like, you know, all of the fog. You walk into the inn, and you see this.
You put wax.
What?
What?
Are those wax or bags? I mean the tokens.
Go like
Yes,
3 people in
yes.
here. Do you?
Yeah.
Vax, and that guy Lewis used as his profile picture. for
Yeah, that
years.
picture, dude. This
Who is
picture,
this?
man. That's
Wait, who
Lewis,
is that?
Lewis from
Kind
the
of.
old like RP
Lewis?
Discord. Yeah, remember
my
Lewis from the
God.
old RP group?
yeah,
That's his
I remember.
picture. Oh my
I
god.
hate him. Okay, good. That's good. He's not important enough. Good.
Okay.
You
I
walk
don't
into
wanna...
this. You all walk into the tavern, and you see, what appears to be a human here sitting alone drinking. You see, in this table over here, you can see this big ass buff man and this red orc lady doing some arm wrestling that has gone way too far. While this guy is trying to stop them. In this table, you can see 2 twin elves talking to Louis, I guess. That's all you see.
As I walk in, I'm walking beside Cyril, and I go, I don't think I've heard your name. Because we didn't actually introduce yourselves, like,
No,
in
you
character.
didn't.
Yeah.
It's Cyril. Cyril Sater.
Nice to meet you. I'm Genevieve.
Just Genevieve. You don't have the second name.
Well,
No last name?
I do. Yeah, and
Yeah, let
Northman.
me give it to you.
Do you want to sit with me or something? I suppose the group is also going to come.
I don't drink anymore.
But do you mean anymore?
my liver doesn't work as well as it used to. If at all, it doesn't really function.
Well, I don't know if we have the same kind of like organs because of the whole race thing, but I've read some things about medicine I don't quite remember about it, but maybe water will help. Do you drink water? I could always use some water. I could make some water up here.
I think I'll pass.
Oh, okay.
In the meantime, what are you three doing?
I've got herbs to soothe your needs. It's medicinal.
Are
Do you offer them
medic?
some?
Well, yes.
Okay,
Are
you
you
see
medic?
this centaur offer you some strange herbs.
I've tried a few medicines. I don't think any of them have worked.
What's very kind though. I'm healthy, okay, so that I know of.
Yes, yes.
I can't. Oh, so
Can I ask
good.
you a question?
Huh?
You were like, I've seen like. Okay, so I'm not from around here, so I don't know a lot about the animals here and the people, but I've seen like, for example, the carriage that was carrying us. There was a horse, but you are like a talking horse with like a head.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe you're high.
Maybe I'm high.
Oh,
I hope not.
Let's hope not.
but a
By the
centaur.
way, I've made
Oh.
Half deer, half man.
Dear. As in dear, as in honey, as in sweetheart. Dear, that's an. I suppose you're speaking about the part of animal that you are.
What?
I think you're really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. She's just gonna sit there looking around, like, this is such a neat place.
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Wait. Is Fold doing anything or just staring at probably catnip?
Bolt, what are you doing?
He's going to go over to these flowers here. He's gonna take out a notebook from his bag, and he's just gonna like flip through it as he looks at the flowers and then back down at the notebook.
Understandable. What do you do, Lane?
Wait, I'm writing something.
Okay.
Okay, done. I'm gonna come over to this part of the table. I imagine they're sitting down. I'm just gonna sit down, hands crossed. Do you mind if I ask you a question? And I'm looking at Jen.
Oh, not at all.
By the way, name's Lane. Pleasure to meet you.
Genevieve, a Northman.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll remember that. Are you by any chance an inhabitant of man?
Yeah. I used to live there.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's just that, and you suddenly see Blaine become more excited for some reason. I've heard about people trying to travel there. I haven't tried it myself, but no one really made it to the city. I was just a bit curious about the culture and everything.
Well, which city? There's 4 of them.
Oh, and now he just took a notebook and starts writing stuff. Could you tell me more about that?
Well, I'm from the one in the north. There's one in each side. There's north, south, west, and east. And I don't think you'll be able to go there unless you got like a really nice boat to prevent the monsters, or you are like me, so you can breathe underwater.
Yeah, I don't think I'm able to do that. Or I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it the day I get my wings. and now he's looking at his back, kind of not sad, but more like eager. Man, it sucks to be an SMR. I mean, what?
Does he say that in character?
No. I mean, I get that at level 3. Supposedly, I don't even know I have the fucking wings. It's sad. Anyway, that's it for me.
Mutla looks at you expectantly, waiting for your wings that you don't know you have.
I know, partner. Someday.
Well,
Cyril,
if
do you do
re-
anything? Oh, sorry, Dane.
No. I wasn't going to say anything.
Cyril, you're muted.
Sorry. Cyril is writing in her book, in her journal.
Good. Someone else do anything? Okay. You see that in the back of you all hear a, commotion, as it seems that the Red Orc has won against the human in arm wrestling, and she's like, "Ha! Third time in a row! What did I tell you?" And then he gets really mad. You can see me like he puts his arm back in the table and is like, not yet, you're not beating me yet, bitch." And they all start hand wrestling again. While this guy is like, "Hey, come on, man. Come on. Leave it, dude. You're not gonna win against her. I tell you, she's really strong." But it seems to be no effect, as they continue to wrestle, and the table gets it gets more broken and broken as they win.
Oh my god.
Okay. Something else that happened is you can see in the aside from all the commotion, these two elves seem to not care much as they're talking to this human over here. It's like, they're like, "Well, what did I tell you? Me?" This girl's talking. "Marty and my brother Ori are gonna be the best hunters in the world." That's not a reference to Hunter x Hunter. I just don't. We are the Morioka Wonders. We're a legend. Have you not heard of us? And the guy just looks completely like, "No, I've told you already. I don't know who you are." He pops in. "What do you mean you don't know who we are? We're the Morioka Wonders. We've defeated 3 dragons in the last year. How have you not heard of us?" He takes a big swing. He takes a big swig of his beer, and then continues to just look down. She kind of run away from this conversation.
We listening to all this?
You can. These two are kind of screaming. You cannot kind of see.
Okay.
Cyril can kind of hear what this guy's saying.
Yeah.
And all of you can hear what the fuck is going on in this thing.
Yeah, from these two guys, can I insight check them to know if they're telling the truth about killing 3 fucking dragons?
Yeah. Give me a just
24.
Yeah. Yeah, they're totally lying. They do not defeat a single dragon.
Okay, they're not a threat then. Nah, I won't worry. I'll let him do it. I'm still kind of eyeing Cyril and mainly the scar on her neck.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Cyril?
What are you doing, Sarah?
Cyril is limbing, staring at these elves.
Oh my ghost.
Well, I mean,
Oh, wait.
they kind of like see you looking at them. They kind of like double check. It's like, and then you can see Mori over here tap nudge his shoulder. I mean, his elbow to his brother, to her brother. They're like, hey, bro. I think that crazy lady's looking at you. Well, why wouldn't she be looking at me? I'm handsome as fuck, he says. And then he stands up
Beautiful.
Oh no.
and walks over here. Sup, precious? What you
Are
doing
you
in this?
elves?
Well, yeah.
Where did your family go?
He suddenly loses all smile that he had. It's none of your business.
Where were they taken? Why'd they leave?
Have you? She looks confused as fuck. She's like, did you not hear?
It's not normal we see elves anymore.
Well, yeah. We're the first twin elves to be born since the vanishing. We're kind of a big deal, you know?
I see. You know anything about the god of life and death? Herm?
Oh, yeah. We've encountered him like twice already, I think. What do you say, Maury? Yeah, like 2 times, maybe 3, I think. What? They're lying completely.
Yeah. Okay.
Check if their ears are real. I don't believe
That's
this.
what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah. They're... And Cyril's gonna can Cyril grab the Ori's ear?
Give me dexterity, I guess it would be, or athletics or whatever. Yeah,
Shit.
you fail. She backs away before you can grab her ear. Yo! Hands off me, dude, girl.
He's mage hand.
What? Dude, where do you spawn it?
On his ears.
Okay. Well, you spawn a mage hand. What do you try to do? You try to like.
Grab his ears.
Well, you grab her ears. They're real.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna tap.
So
Cyril
she notices the hand. Sorry, she notices the hand. Is like, and she slaps it off her ears. She like grabs it and throws it away. So
Yeah, Cyril
are you gonna explain what you're doing?
Get rid of the hand. Well, just checking your real elves.
Why would we laugh about that?
Because I don't know, money, clout.
We don't need clout. We're the Morioka Wonders. Yeah, the Morioka
Yeah.
Wonders.
Okay, well,
No, I was gonna say, Mr. DM.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna just from a distance because I don't. Dane seems kind of not sure if he should put his hand on Cyril's shoulder and she wouldn't fall apart. She's gonna talk to this guy, excuse her for whatever she's doing, and I'm gonna say that in Elvish
Okay.
because of
Reply-
basic Elvish, but yeah.
Yeah. They look at you. It's like, huh? They reply in Elvish. Yeah, I don't know what her deal is. She kind of, she has a weird vibe about her.
I don't really know. I'm just matter. I'm still talking in Elvish, really broken Elvish, like basic words. I didn't learn that much from Amuda. What did you expect? Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry for any trouble she has caused you. I know. Let's just say I've seen that happen too many times, and I don't like it.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll go back to our table. This guy says.
Have a nice night.
Thank you. So as I was telling you, Boris, did you hear about that time the ogre attacked and we defeated it only with a piece of metal?
He's gone. Lenny's gonna sigh.
Boris is not even paying attention anymore. He's like, yeah, nodding. Oh god, I moved you.
What? Oh no. Are you removing my freedom of speech, or in this case, movement?
No.
Okay.
Fold, I want you to give me a perception check.
Got it. Oh, sheep.
As you walk by over here. Minding nothing. Are you just looking around, or what are you doing?
I'm paying close attention. Like the elf thing, kind of,
Mhm.
it calls me.
Well, you don't notice anything specifically. You see that, Sarah here has won again against Groff. It's like, I can't believe it. You must be cheating. There's no way. Again. Come on, man. We gotta go. Now we can't do this. She gets close to her, trying to grab his arm off the table. He gets pushed away against the wall. Get off me, he says, as he like bounces against the wall and falls to the floor. And then she gets up and she's like, no, we're done. You're causing too much chaos. This is not a place for, destruction, Oh, come on, give me another chance. Give me another one, I can defeat you. No, we're done. And you see her walking back to her desk as she, slides over the counter and sits back in the what would be, the secretary reception. There we go. We can't see her name.
Nope.
Weird.
This girl.
It's
Nope, we can't.
mystery NPC.
Wait, which
It's
one?
a mystery NPC drawn by Groovy.
The one that
Oh.
Groovy.
Oh, you cannot see.
That's
Oh, there we
Groovy's
go.
style.
Nope, there we go. Okay, now we land
There we
it.
go.
Interesting.
Yes. You see Dad get up and sit down. It's like, it's not cool, man. That's not cool. And you see Gruff. I'm sorry, man. It's not a big. I was losing my mind earlier. And then they hug.
Oh,
And they're
such a
reconciled.
cool moment. Lane actually watches this with a smile. Reminds him of you know who.
Yes.
Excuse me, what was your name again? And she looks at
No one remembers Cyril's name.
My name?
No, I didn't.
Cyril.
Oh, okay, out of character. I technically didn't hear her name, so I'm asking now.
Yeah.
Pearl, I don't know what do you want to do with the god or whatever you said you were going to do, but I just ask you, please, don't treat elves like that. They don't deserve it. I just can't even begin to explain.
I was just staring at him, glaring.
Hey, don't take it personally. I've seen many people treat elves the way they're not supposed to, like they're not even human, or humanoid to be precise. So yeah, I'd appreciate it.
Hey, Poe's right there.
Shut up, I'm
I've
not trying
talked
to
to
be
many
racist.
elves in my time.
What did you say, sorry?
I've talked to many elves in my time. I think I know exactly how to treat them.
At least you shouldn't grab their ears to know if they're real. You can just try
Wow.
saying hello, and I'm saying hello in Elvish. Say that and you'll know if they're elves or not.
I never could be bothered to learn Elvish.
No, it's just one word. But yeah, just wanted to tell you that if you didn't mind. And he's gonna walk back to the table.
What are you two doing again? Just sitting there? You getting high?
No, she's just looking at him like she's probably asking him questions and then like,
I'm just going
yeah,
through my
what
bag,
she is.
looking for different things. Nothing
Jenny's
in
just kind of like
particular.
looking around.
Lane? Sorry.
Can she see this?
Yeah, me. What?
Wait,
What's
what?
wrong?
Yeah, you can see her. She's she's not even looking at anyone. She's drinking.
She's drinking.
Yeah, she's drinking. Yeah, she's also eating some broccoli and some lettuce, whatever.
Can I see her jewelry?
That's broccolis then.
Yeah, she's wearing a collar. She seems to be wearing also like some kind of badge. You don't actually, the black and white one in the drawing. You don't actually know what it means though.
I'm gonna approach.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
What do you want?
First of all, my name is Genevieve. Nice to meet you.
My name's Tina.
I've noticed your jewelry and I think it's really pretty. Where did you get it from?
I stole it.
Oh. Okay. From
Yeah.
whom? From who?
Some old bastard.
Well, they were a bad person, I suppose.
You could say that, yeah.
Well, it looks good on you.
That's exactly the reason I stole it.
I'm a really fan of jewelry. Back in my place, we have a lot of pearls and minerals to do jewelry with.
I assume you're from the ocean, right?
Yeah. Where are you from?
Don't really know, to be honest. Been there, here and there. Don't have a home.
Oh. Well, do you want to have a drink? I'm not flirting, okay?
No. She picks up her own drink that she's already drinking.
Oh, I forget about that. Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, like, with my group or with me, because I'm trying to get to know people around here because I'm new, and yeah.
Well, I recommend going to, the capital. It's probably be easier to, like, get to know people and the culture.
That's the next thing I'm gonna do. Right now, I'm on my way to that thing that's pawned there.
You see her eyes, like, widen. It's like, oh, so you're going there, too.
You're going there too?
Yeah.
Oh, we're both going. You should. Well, everyone that I enter the bar with are going too. I start to point like the deer guy, the guy with the bird, the really pale one, and the one that has only hissed. Yeah, and kind of stinks, but he seems nice.
She kind of, like, looks at everyone you pointed at. It's like, oh, so why is it you're going there too?
Well, about them, I'm trying to find answers for something that happened.
I see. Well, that's certainly interesting.
Wouldn't you know anything about magic or creatures from all the worlds?
Not really. I'm not much of a magical person.
Oh well. Well, you should definitely join us in our table, since we're going to the same place.
I will have to kind of refuse. I kind of just like to stay on my own, if you don't mind. I really like the solitude.
Should I leave you alone then? I can go back to my table if you don't mind.
Before she replies, she finishes up her drink and stands up. It's like, no, I mean, if you want, yeah, I'll be leaving now.
Oh, okay. It was nice meeting you, though. I really like the jewelry.
Thanks. Maybe I'll get one for you too.
Please do. And since it's gonna wave back.
She doesn't look back. She just gets out of the inn
Maria,
and disappears into the night.
What did you say?
No Spanish here. I asked
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you were lawful good.
Yeah, isn't it obvious?
I mean,
Can you
she
tell?
just said she would steal something for you, and you were like, "Oh yeah, of course, please do."
She's just being kind.
Aww.
Well, she leaves the thing. Also, before I forget, Lane, when you were coming, like, after talking with Terrell, you kind of approached the table again. You saw Butla just kind of stare at the fire while you were walking past it.
Something wrong, partner? And I'm looking at Motla, who's now in the table.
He's kind of like looking at with the fireplace and being like chirping away. That's not how a bird chirps.
Can I look that way? Just excuse me for a second, and I'm gonna leave Motla on the table. Oh no! And I'm gonna check this out. Whatever Motla is chirping at.
Give me another perception.
Of course. Perception, yes.
This time you're looking at the fire, so it doesn't matter. You don't seem to find anything. You just see the flames, generating heat, the wood burning, the smoke going up the chimney. You don't seem to see anything different.
I just put my hands up like this motion of I'm warming myself a little bit because it was kind of cold outside. Nice fire.
Okay.
And I go back to the table. I start scratching, petting Modla.
He continues to look, but there's nothing there, so. Cyril?
Yeah, can I talk to this bitch?
Jesus Christ.
This bitch.
This bitch.
This bitch.
This
You approach
lovely
the
lady
desk.
behind the counter.
You
Ah.
approach the desk,
Can I help
and
That hole over there.
you approach the desk, and she looks at you. Oh, what can I help you with?
Do you have any... What do you sell other than drink?
Well, there's also an inn, also some food.
Any, like, skincare products?
I
Oh my
don't
God.
actually sell them, but I have some on me. Do you want?
Do you
want
have any, do you have any flour?
some? What did you say to me?
Flour?
Oh, flour. I mean, she points at the window over there. Some flowers over there.
Flower.
Okay.
Did you say flowers or what do you say?
Flour. Like
Oh,
the white
flour.
stuff?
Oh, there's the okay. She still points at the window. There's like some flower over there.
the other flour. The one with the U. Flour.
Oh, yeah. She goes down, under the counter and she pulls a bag of flour. Why do you need this?
It's a skincare product. Can I have it?
It'll
How
be
much?
like 10 copper.
I just realized I don't have money. This is awkward. Can I have a handful? Just for free?
You know what? Yeah, you can have some.
Thank you.
She grabs a little bag and gives you some in the bag.
Thank you.
No problem.
Gerald goes over. Can I open this door?
It says, the door you can see a sign that says, bedrooms and stuff.
Yeah, I'm
So,
not
I mean,
changing
you
my
can-
option.
So you open the door and she just looks at you. Hey, where are you going?
I'm gonna go sit down. Just kidding.
You gonna pay?
I'm not sleeping.
What?
I'm not sleeping here. You pay
What
for
are
the
you gonna-
bed. I'm just finding a seating area.
You have tables right behind you.
They're not very comfortable.
Suit yourself, she says.
Cool. Chaos.
It's like exploring music too.
Where do you go?
What's through here at the end of it? I can't see.
Okay, wait.
I just want to see this whole area.
Yeah.
Mark.
Over here,
Okay.
and then you see this over here.
I open this door. I don't knock or
It's
anything.
locked.
Oh no.
I open this door.
It's locked.
I open this one.
It's open.
Oh.
Oh.
I walk in.
You walk in. Good. That's a bathroom.
What's up here? Can I get up there?
You can get up there, yes. You see this hallway?
I open this one.
They're all locked.
Every single one of these doors is locked.
Yes.
What about this one? No, wait, where's
You
the...
tried that one already.
This one.
Oh, that one. Oh, that one's open.
Is there a toilet?
No, it's a bathroom.
Okay. That's like good.
Before you come in, you see someone inside the bedroom, though.
Oh shit!
As you walk in, you see this guy just, sleeping in the bed.
Oh, okay.
Is that a good answer?
That a fire
I'm gonna
gas?
sit down on the end of the bed and start playing.
Wait, let me roll. Let me roll perception.
Carol's not the best at interacting with other people.
He realizes, he notices a shift in the bedroom and kind of like wakes up. He's taking some time to actually, process everything. He's like, what are you doing here?
I'm using this to apply my skincare product.
This is my room.
Okay.
He suddenly starts, his hands start glowing with fire.
Oh no.
Get out.
Are you going to kill me for walking into a bedroom?
No, I said nothing about killing.
Are you going to harm me for walking into a bedroom?
For interrupting my sleep, yes.
Do you own this place?
As a matter of fact, I don't.
Ah, well, that would be murder then.
I mean, would they find out?
You would probably set the whole place on fire.
Not if I'm precise enough. And he starts like channeling.
But you would be okay. A charred corpse in a bedroom that you come out of. That's pretty obvious.
Roll me
I
a
think you'd be
persuasion check.
Charged for murder. Where's persuasion?
He lowers his hands and the fire goes away.
I'll be in here for 5 minutes. Go back to sleep.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, suit yourself.
So what's your deal anyway? Why are you coming in random people's bedroom?
I think the beds are more comfortable than the chairs out there.
Can you afford a bedroom of your own?
No.
Well, when you say this, he just stays quiet then, waiting for you to finish.
Okay. Be 5 minutes, so you can cut to someone else, I guess.
What are you all doing over here? Or here, Fault? You haven't done anything? You're just standing there menacingly?
Yeah, Bolt's just gonna walk over here, grab one of their beers, and just walk away.
We have so many people that just don't know how to interact with people. Sorry.
Thing is, they don't notice. They're too entranced stuck into Boris about who they are.
Great. Then he's just gonna like sit here at the other end of the table and drink it. But like he's just gonna dip his hand into it and then he's gonna lick it. You know?
Dip his hand into the glass of beer, right? Yeah?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Genevieve, as she walks back from the table, she's going to look at everyone, kind of like wave at Fold, put on a weird face when he does that with his hand. Like, oh, weird way, okay. Just met someone who's going to the same place as us.
Really? I mean, it's not
Yeah.
that. I don't know if it's uncommon or not because, this whole ordeal happened like 5 hours ago, but I suppose it's prone to gather some attention. I mean, a fortress popped out of nowhere. So,
Well,
could she, or he, I don't know, what did you say?
she.
She, okay. So where is she?
Oh, she left. I offered her to come with us, but she didn't want to. She had a really nice necklace. I really liked it.
Oh, and when you say that, Lane looks at his own necklace, starts playing with it a little bit. It's like a golden flute with some weird engravings on it. Nice.
Cool too.
Oh, thank you. I suppose we're all together in this. I'm asking because I seriously just came to visit my home, but if we're going to this fortress thingy, then it would be good to gather some companions.
Yeah, I suppose. I look at Fo. Are you
Meet.
in with us? Are we going to become a group?
He's not listening.
Well,
Well,
Oh no,
this is
folks.
going.
sorry, stupid. This
I'm gonna look at Fold afterwards. So
Our names are too similar.
I'm sorry, what?
Our names are too similar.
Oh yeah. But are you gonna come with us to the place? I think we should gather people. Yeah, we don't know what's there.
Yes, yes.
Right.
What about you? And I look at the Fold with a T.
I don't know.
He is not listening. He doesn't know he's in this conversation.
Can I?
Genevieve kind of like snap her fingers. Hello? Is he blind?
What?
you
No,
blind?
I am not blind.
Oh. Are you deaf?
Oh, no.
It was a joke. I was talking to you.
Oh.
You're going to the same. You're going to the same place as us, as we are.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I was telling them that perhaps we could all partner up, group up, go together.
And he looks around, like to the three of you, and he just goes, okay.
Can I
Fine.
make? Cool. Mr. DM.
Mhm.
Can I make a survival or nature check to know if this guy, because he's acting like a freaking cat. Can Elaine know that with roll?
No. You can just tell he's just weird.
Maybe he's a furry. You don't know.
Yeah, I have a little theory. You know how prestidigitation works? Like, you can make... let me look for it. You can create... You know what I'm gonna do, Hikaru.
Don't.
Oh no.
This one.
Uh-huh.
This card. Can I just instantly make some catnip?
You
I
can
didn't manage
if
it.
you want. Would
Go,
Lane
yeah.
do that?
Just playing with it between his fingers, just making appear some sort of random herb and playing
you were
with
going-
Modla.
I thought you were going to make a laser to play with a cat.
I don't think you can make a laser.
I
Yeah.
don't think I can make that. I'm just making a random herb to play with Modla that casually happens to be catnip. Can I?
You do it. Yes.
Bolt just stares at it. He has a blindfold on, but you can tell he's frowning. And he like pulls out his notebook again. And this lasts for 6 seconds, right?
Yep, in 6 seconds it poof,
Okay.
disappears.
So he starts flipping through his notebook, and then it just disappears. And he frowns harder, and then he slowly approaches you.
Yeah.
What did you do? What was
let me
that?
just- Oh, a small magic trick. Modla likes to play with her.
No,
so
no,
that-
no. I'm not talking about the magic. I'm talking about the plant.
Oh, that. I found it while traveling to. Wait, let me check the world map again. Yeah, I found it on grass. Seemed pretty weird, and Modla liked it, so I'm just imitating it. Why do you ask?
Do you know its name?
Okay, I know the name as the player, but can I say I've asked the people of Grass about it, Mr. DM?
Give me a history check, or
Of
I
course.
guess the one that would remember.
No, yeah, it's
Wisdom.
No, intelligence is for remembering. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I
You remember.
Okay. I believe it's called catnip.
He starts flipping again through the notebook, and he stops at one page, and he's like, "Can you do that again?"
He catnip.
Weird, but interested. Yeah, sure. And I cast it again.
And he just kind of like observes it, and gets a little bit too close for comfort,
I don't mind.
and then he just goes away. He leaves. He just stares at the notebook.
Are you still sitting then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as you all are, messing around, you hear these two leaving the inn, the tavern, being like, "So, we going to the fortress?" "Yeah, boy. We going to the fortress, boy. We got this." And they leave. Or they.
Genevieve is going to stand up and go, "Well, I for one want to go to sleep, so I'm gonna see if I can try to get a room. I don't have any money."
You
But,
don't?
yeah.
Look at Jen. Do you need some?
No.
Just have some on me.
I'm gonna try and get it without. People say I'm pretty charming, but who knows? Thank you, though.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Good luck, indeed. I have the thing with my background feed that I can help. Let's see if I can work it out. It's this one. I'm gonna roleplay it though, of course.
Mm-hmm. You walk in up to the counter and the lady stands up again. It's like, "Oh, hello, beautiful. What do you need?"
Hi. Thank you. How can I put this? I am not from around here. I don't really have your currency. And I do not wish to spend another night outside sleeping on the grass. So, would it be too much to ask if I can sleep on one of the beds? I could wash the dishes or something.
"Oh, that'd be no need." You roll me a persuasion, though.
Okay. Persuasion. +7 there. What?
I will tell you that your background gives you some kind of advantage. So
Still 14 though.
yeah, it's like, no, there's no need for dishes, but maybe you can help in the morning to, sweep the floor or something.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, you go to room number 1 if you want to sleep.
Thank you. Okay, what, number 1?
She hands you like a key to it.
Cyril immediately. Free room. Hello.
So
Oh,
what
hi.
happened, Proxy? Did you just leave?
Yeah, Cyril just got up and left. She was
Well,
done.
As soon as you left, you hear the door lock, and then he goes back to sleep.
Oh, okay, good.
Hi, Cyril. Hi.
Cyril's just walking away. Cyril's not even gonna say hi.
Oh,
Minions.
okay.
Uh,
Scene, I guess.
Okay.
Is this room 1?
hi.
Yes.
Okay, going in.
Let me reveal it for you.
Question for the three of you, and I believe I haven't heard your name, and I'm looking at Fo.
Foe's kind of falling asleep like the old man he is.
Okay. Well, that saves me something. Any of you needs any coin to stay in the night? I don't mind lending you. I say as I pull a little pouch of money. Wait, am I still alive?
Oh, you were alive, yes.
Hello, am I still alive?
Yes.
Oh. I asked? Or not?
Yeah, you're alive.
No, I mean as in what I said as Lane.
Mm-hmm.
No, you heard it or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
I assume
Okay.
you're just getting no reply.
Cool, just to confirm.
Nice.
Alright then. Well, I'm gonna go sleep. Have a good night, I guess. And I kind of look at Foe, worried because he's sleeping on a table.
How much money do you actually have? Lane?
5 gold, but I guess it's enough for the whole group to stay the night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk to the counter. Greeting.
Also, Fold. One thing I forgot to tell you, or Hikaru, I guess, is you don't recognize this place in general. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I need some water.
So you approach the desk. She once again stands up. What can I do for you?
Oh yeah, good night. Good evening. I was wondering, how much is a room in here?
Yeah, it'll be like 15 silver.
Oh, okay. I pull out 15 silver. How much is that in gold? 1.5?
Yes, like
Okay.
15. How many are you gonna pay? One?
Hmm?
Are you gonna pay one only?
I'm gonna pay for myself because the others didn't want the gold to pay, so yeah.
Gotcha. One room. And he hands you the key to the key to the room number 2.
Okay.
And she gives you your rest of your 75 gold. Well, 85 gold.
Wait. Wait, what?
I mean, yeah, silver. Sorry, 85 silver.
Oh, okay, so it's 100. Cool.
Yeah, why isn't it 100? Isn't it 100
I mean,
silver is
for
1
Hikaru
gold?
it's 10. I didn't know. Thank
Is
you.
it?
It's
Conversion
100.
is 10?
Conversion is 10 for Hikaru, yeah. And I mean Hikaru because it's my standard. If you want to do it with 100, then I'm fine.
It's like 15 silver is like. Let's make it 60. Fuck it. It's only 1/4 of a gold. Fuck it. So
What?
she hands you back 45 silver.
I got completely fucking lost. How much was it?
15. The conversion is
Yeah.
60. So she hands you
okay.
45.
Cool. Yeah, gotcha.
Or at least written. Oh, if it's written, then fuck it. Just for your information. Gotcha. But you just hand her. She gives you 5 silver. Fuck it. Just 5 silver.
I wait. Have a good night. And I go to room number 2, which I don't know which one it is. So I'm guessing this one. Yeah.
Yeah, let me reveal that for you.
Thank you very much.
Rawr, har, har, har.
There we go.
Thank you. I'm gonna rest in bed with Motla just lying away to the chest or something. And
Mudla gets really comfortable on the treasure chest.
I don't want to crush him in the bed. So yeah. And I'll just sleep looking at my necklace, thinking back about home.
Nice.
Oh wait. Okay, yeah.
Wait, I'm waiting. Oh, there we
That's
go.
it.
Jedway finally learns how to turn.
I can't.
Is Foe just sleeping on the table?
Fuck.
Yeah, for now.
Fold?
Holt is going to just take a quick look at Cyril without saying anything. I want to look at her scar. If maybe he can tell if it's from a beast or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do I roll anything?
Give me a. I guess it would be like a survival.
Okay. There you go.
Okay. Let me. Over here. If I remember correctly, Proxy wasn't right.
It's from a knife.
Yeah, you can see it's like a clean cut. Doesn't seem like to be some kind of like fang or anything, or
He just
nails.
stands up, goes out, and just curls into a ball.
Oh.
Aw,
Oh my god! That
big
boy.
kitty.
He's a cowboy.
Okay. He's sleeping. Okay. Roll me a Constitution throughout the night.
Okay. Saving throw?
Yeah.
Great.
You take like 2 points of damage for just basic because it's cold.
Good.
But you do regain them because you sleep.
Infinite hell. Here's how.
Hmm.
Cyril, are you just gonna not sleep? Do you sleep?
I don't know. I don't need to sleep here.
Oh my
She
god.
just, she
I
just
don't need
sleeps
to
there
eat, sleep,
the
or
whole
breathe.
time.
I don't need to fucking breathe.
I can imagine like at 3 a.m. Fo wakes up to go to the bathroom. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing there?" And she just stands there,
Amazing.
staring, like staring at nothing.
She's playing Van. She's also playing Elantris again because Elantris doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, I mean,
Well, Elantris needs to trance. Cyril doesn't even need to do that. She just needs to sit there for 4 hours and then she gets a long rest.
Well, do you do anything else, Fo? Or Cyril? Do you just stand there for whatever time they're gonna
Yeah,
sleep? How
Cyril's
long do
gonna.
you?
Yeah. However long until the rest wake up. Cyril doesn't care.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it was currently like
Faux show.
8, but it might have been like an hour already, so it's 9. So how long do you want to sleep for? Sleep.
are you asking all of us?
Yes. Yeah. Do you
I
have a
would say-
time?
Oh yeah. 6 a.m. more or less.
Okay.
What time is it?
Yeah, no, it's fine. 6 a.m. is fine.
No, but I mean, is that a long rest?
Yeah, it can be a long rest.
Okay. Yeah, 6 a.m.
Well, you all like kind of just chill, and this guy just takes damage but then regains it. Foe just kind of like is doing that thing where he's like, you know, kind of falling asleep, waking up, falling asleep, waking up, like while standing up or sitting. I don't know what you're doing.
It's whatever.
Well,
Powers
throughout
do.
the night, yeah, throughout the night, these people just go back to their bedrooms.
Beth.
And even she just kind of lays down on the chair against the wall over here. Just kind of also drifts to sleep. Nice. You didn't lock. Well, time passes, and you all wake up. That's it. That's a long rest. It's been like around 7 hours, or less, more.
I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
It's been 7 hours and 2 minutes.
I woke up earlier to clean the floors.
She kind of like she's kind of still like groggy after waking up. It's like sure. She hands you like a fucking escoba question mark?
Broom.
Yeah, broom.
A broom. There we go. She hands you a broom.
Genevieve looks at it like, what the fuck is this thing?
Sorry, I'm
like-
back. What did I miss?
Okay.
Sarah just handed Genevieve a broom, and she doesn't know what it is.
How do I do this?
You don't know? Okay, so you swipe with the bottom one, the big part. You swipe the dust away from the floor.
Dust.
Yeah.
What's that? Okay,
And then
never
she
mind.
jumps over the counter, grabs the broom, and shows you. You can see like a big wave of dust as she sweeps the floor.
This. Oh,
You've never seen dust before?
there's no dust underwater.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, let me try. I'm just gonna like try and broom the floor. Like, yeah. She's doing it super fast. She's like, yeah, dust. I can beat it. Ah.
she sees you waving dust all over the tavern. But she kind of just like shakes her head and lets you do it. Why do you keep sneezing? Oh, yeah, I can.
It's the dust.
Yeah.
I've never seen it sneezing like too, right? Do people sneeze underwater? Right.
No?
The fish sneeze?
When he sneezes, Jenny just stops like, what the fuck did you just do?
Did you just say fuck?
He just looks
did think
confused.
like, oh, that was so out of character. What did you just do?
He looks confused. Just kind of looks
Was that a-
around.
Uh-huh.
It was like
She's
a
looking-
tiny. It was like a
Yeah.
tiny shout, but with your nose.
He just looks directly into her eyes and slowly nods.
Genevieve nods back and continues to accept the flames.
You see Midas over here. I think you can see his name. Although you may not. You gotta. There we go, that guy. You see this guy. Go here, handshake Sarah, and leave the place. Kind of coughing as he walks over the dust.
On the table, too.
He just leaves. Kind of northish, kind of east or whatever that place is. Sarah just walks up. Is like, okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay.
You thought
Okay.
you done great. That was really good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for letting me slip.
It's no problem. It was yeah. Don't worry about it. She grabs the broom and starts sweeping correctly.
Dude, she's doing it so much slower than me. She's not good at it. And we
Well,
fast.
it is now morning, so all of you are slept. Do you want to go? Do you do anything?
Before that, Holt's just gonna approach Cyril from behind and just gonna to see if she smells like death.
Death.
She certainly does smell like that. You don't need to roll anything to figure that out.
Then he immediately goes and just
Jesus Christ.
stands here at the door.
Also, all of you give me. Well, actually, yeah, give me all except Fold because he's running away. Perception check.
Perception. 24.
Okay.
Because my thing fucked up.
15.
I can see everything.
It's more of a hearing, but yes.
I can hear everything. Look at those ears.
16.
Alright, what's that?
You can see forever. Thank you.
So what am I rolling?
What do you say, Dane?
What am I rolling?
Perception.
What the?
Someone didn't roll. Who didn't roll?
No, everyone rolled.
I mean,
Fault.
you told me not to.
Oh yeah, actually I'm an idiot. Okay, well, Foe, Cyril, and Lane all just hear the fire crackling, but Genevieve just, your ear, like kind of like tinkles or whatever when you hear some kind of like little snoring, like coming from the fire, like.
I get near the fire.
Uh-huh.
I never
As you
seen
get-
fire before.
As you get close to the fire, it kind of burns.
Ah!
And after you scream, you kind of hear a scream inside the fire, like. "Meow!"
This thing is alive! And it hurts!
And suddenly you can see like if the fire was like a curtain, just swipes open,
Oh.
and this pops out of like behind the fire.
Oh.
Which is kind of small. Which are you looking? You should be
Hello.
able to see his name. There we go.
Otto.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Oh, I just. What? Who are you?
Well, I'm store.
A store?
I'm this store. The Thrifters Alliance.
I'm sorry.
Roll me a history check with disadvantage.
Wait. It got cut off. I didn't hear anything you said.
The Thrifters Alliance.
Okay, history. Jesus Christ.
With disadvantage, yeah, you get a 4. You have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know what that is. But you're adorable. Hi.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, basically, what I do is I can sell you stuff for money.
I don't have any money.
Oh, and then he flips the curtain again and disappears.
Oh. Okay, have a nice day, I guess.
Bye.
Jesus. Things up here are so weird. I just saw the thing open.
Nobody else noticed this happen, by the way. They were all looking at nothing. They were all groggy from waking up, except you. You give me a perception.
Hi everyone. What did I miss after this guy?
It's okay. It's okay. You didn't see it.
From Cyril. Yeah. Cyril, give me a perception. See if you notice all of this. All of this. And
okay.
this
Well,
you
no,
didn't.
that's fine.
You were just.
Wait. Break. What did I miss in the last thing I saw was this thing pop out. Then she said she didn't have any money and boop, he was gone.
That's
Good.
it.
Then I went to the
That's all
bathroom.
That's all that happened, right?
No, yeah, but then I just went for like 10 seconds to clean my hands, and now we're asking everyone to roll perception. That's why.
No, not everyone. Just her.
Oh,
We
okay.
didn't see it.
You didn't see anything, but she was looking
Nope.
kind of at it, and she's not groggy because she didn't just wake up.
Okay.
I'm always
Well-
groggy. I'm old.
Adventure waits as time is running, and you need to get to the fortress. Fold is already ready.
I'm living.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, better late than never, right?
Just gonna grab a few broccoli on the way out.
Wait, it's
I'm gonna go as Cyril. Cyril, did you not sleep last night? Oh, Jesus.
I don't sleep.
You do grab some broccoli, by the way, and you put it on your back.
You don't drink, you don't sleep. What do you do? Nothing.
I don't breathe either.
Really?
What are you?
I am in between the spaces between life and death.
Oh,
Is that why you're looking for the god of death?
do you...
I used to have a strong connection with the god of life and death, and then he has abandoned us.
Genevieve looks at Cyril. She puts a hand on his shoulder. Do you know anything about magic and creatures from other worlds?
I'm not sure if I know anything about creatures from other worlds, but I do know about
Like-
magic.
Would you know about demons? Demons.
Would I know
Creature.
about? Can I roll for that?
Yeah, you can roll for that.
I'll roll a history. Where's my history? There it is. Oh well, no,
Nope.
I don't really know anything about demons.
Oh.
Quick question, DM, since I think I'm in the conversation
anyway.
because I was asking stuff. Do I know
Yeah.
things about demons because I'm an Nasimar?
You
And I-
don't know demons. You know, like tieflings and stuff like that, but no demons per se.
No, yeah, I was gonna ask if I could roll for it.
You can roll.
What do I roll? Do I roll religion or? Yeah, it makes more sense. 8.
What I just said.
Yeah, cool.
You know, devils.
Why are you interested in knowing about demons? Not that I've heard from them.
Well, I'm trying to learn about something.
I see.
Curiosity.
Hmm.
Gonna go.
You need to head north, by the way. So,
Okay.
God, Jesus Christ.
I love doing that. I do it every fucking like
Just
event.
no clip through the wall. I love it.
I.
Well, you all heard north, and
Yep.
I'm gonna, since Paul is kinda like, I suppose he's going slow because he's old. Are you
Mhm.
slow? I'm gonna accompany him.
Okay, you all head north and walk for a little bit, not that much though, because you in the distance you can already see like the kind of fortress, and some of those who are already, that would be Lane and Folt. I don't know if Cyril was from here. Where were you from again, Cyril?
I'm from hold on. The Cane, like the main place.
Okay, so you would know that this has never been here before. So you arrive at this place.
Ah, Map Hammer.
Yes, Map Hammer. And also these two people are not here. So, okay. Well, yeah, it will be here.
Was this before? Yesterday I asked, looking at the
What do
group,
you-
if anyone noticed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was what?
This entire thing before us. Say pointed at it. I don't. Maybe it's because I wasn't paying that much attention, but I don't know. Don't seem to remember it.
Before you go in, though, as you're approaching it, approaching the door, you see the human from before, like holding the dead body of his friend
Oh no.
and crying over him.
Oh, gee. Wait, is this
Jesus.
like, we can see?
Before you, well, don't walk in, please. Oh God, oh God. Wait.
Oh,
You
what?
stand here. Stop. As soon as
Okay.
as soon as you stand close to you cross the door of like what appears to be the fortress, you, Mr. Folt, are transported over here.
Oh,
You feel as like your entire existence has been transported to this place, your mind in a way, and you need to go here. Let me know when you're loaded.
the music though.
Yeah, the music is not supposed to this. Let me.
I just transported to a new reality.
Let
Nice.
me. This
Get the
one.
middle bit.
Copy link. Beep, 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 beep. Clear. We got this.
You got this.
There we go. New music. Well, you are transported to this place and you stand on what appears to be like a see-through bridge. And you see at the distance this door. Just, you can't seem to, you're kind of drawn to it in a way.
Holt looks very, very worried. He like looks under him, because the bridge is transparent, right?
Mhm.
Does he see anything?
It looks like a pond, but it doesn't seem like it's like you can see the fishes and lily pads floating in it, but you cannot see the end of it.
He's going to step away. and just cautiously look around, well, cautiously / nervously.
I need you to stop for a second as I get this figured out, because I kind of forgot to open this program for this. Okay. So, let me this. What are you sending? Oh no. Okay, I need to. So, as you approach this, you continue on then?
Yes.
Okay. As you step on the stairs, you can feel well, you need to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You barely made it. As you feel like, you feel your mind, your psyche being like torn as something attacks your mind, but you bear through it. And then you hear a voice. Come, my child.
Ooh. Who is that?
The voice doesn't reply.
Look, where am I supposed to come?
Stop it.
You did not give me any directions.
You feel the door drawing you.
Well, fine. I guess I will head for the obvious.
As you walk through, you feel like you can feel magic. Also, you need to go through here. That's the cliff. You cannot go after, even though it doesn't seem like it's much. It's actually big. You feel like the magic's from the door being strong. And as you step through this set of stairs, you need to roll me an intelligence save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
No.
You feel as horrible, intrusive thoughts enter your subconscious, showing you people you care about and all the bad memories you may have been, replayed over and over again. And you fall to the floor in pain.
Yeah, Fold is screaming right now. He just goes,
Yeah.
make it stop.
You can still move though. You're crawling.
He says it louder and louder, trying to get a reply.
The voice doesn't reply. Unless you get close to the door, you feel like you need to touch it.
Well, with his whole body straining, really. He just puts his hand on it.
And as you do, you feel the light from the door burns your soul, and you need to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
So don't touch it.
Doing great.
You feel your soul leaving your body, but your mind is strong. Give me another intelligence. Hopefully you don't die immediately. Oh
and
no.
not.
Oh no. You feel the memories of everyone you loved dying over and over again. You replay them in your head. Give me a last, hopefully, Constitution saving throw.
I'm scared.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
You bear through the pain of your soul being burned. It goes in a way back into your body. And you successfully push open the door and go through it and reappear back in the castle, falling over. As if nothing had happened. No one else noticed anything else. They just saw him going through and suddenly like fall to the floor.
I go through. Worried.
And now, before we continue, though,
Okay.
Mr. Hikaru, I need you to roll me a 1d100 and a 1d10.
Oh,
Okay.
that's happening.
This is scary.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Now I need to open my Excel really quick.
holy shit,
Give me a
man.
sec.
Castaways.
That person.
Castaway.
Castaway.
We are castaways.
That person.
Let me find. There we go. This is the thing I need. So, you rolled an 91 and an 8. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. You feel both your legs be somehow lighter. Like you feel them, of course. They just somehow feel like like just like I said, lighter. As you gain the ability, I'm just gonna add it to your to your character sheet right now, because you gain an ability right now. And I'm gonna add it to character sheet. There we go. Here. This. And you probably already can see what it is.
Oh my lord.
Uh-huh. And
This,
you
I
have,
was not expecting this.
Yeah, me neither. I was like, this is the one that I'm like, oh no. If I could type it, it'd be great. Okay, is that how you type it? Yes. You have gained a forgotten ability. And you've acquired, I'm gonna share it in chat right now. Flight.
Oh my god.
As an activation, you gain the ability to fly.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Good.
Yeah, Volt just kind of scrambled through the floor onto like to the nearest corner.
You
Can
feel
I go-
fine now, by the way. The pain stopped as soon as you came back to reality.
No, yeah, psychologically he's not doing so well.
No, yeah, I know. Do you all go
can I-
through the door?
I wanna go running to where Foe is worried.
Is
Oh
it
no.
flying away?
Okay. Oh no.
Oh, wait.
So, well, you both go through. So before you continue, you all need to go to the same thing.
I know.
Oh no.
So we go here again.
At the same time.
At the same time?
Nope.
Okay.
You see Genevieve suddenly being transported into this place, being drawn
Oh,
to
no,
the same
okay.
door, and also Hikaru says, "Get out here." Fuchi.
Oh. Hold.
To be fair, you did kind of like see a reflection of Fault on the door as you came in, or you appeared here.
So I saw Fault.
You kind of saw like a reflection of him, like at the door. Yes.
I'm gonna try to run to see if I can
Well,
catch
you
him.
run through the door, and as you get over here, you need to give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Hopefully, it's good.
23.
That's good. You sustain the strain of some kind of psychic force, crushing your brain as you continue to run. You barely notice it.
I'm already taken by another demon. Let me be.
That's over here. But yeah, you can do whatever.
Oh, sorry.
Now you need to give me an intelligence check.
Oh
No,
no.
you have advantage.
Why?
Don't question my authority. You barely notice anything. You continue on.
This is such a nice place.
And you need to. Well, you approach the door. Do you touch it?
Yeah.
Roll me a Constitution.
Saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, 14.
You feel that your soul burn, and it kind of hurts, but you successfully, overcome the pain and push your body through the door and appear back into the real world. Once again for you, but for everyone else. And you appear here. And now I need you to roll me a 100 and a 1d10.
100 and a what?
A 1d100 and a 1d10.
Okay.
Oh, good. 36.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is okay. And then So you rolled 7, right?
Yeah.
Wait, am I dumb?
I don't know.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm an idiot.
Same thing.
Yeah, okay. And this is this one. Okay. You gain an ability called Sickness Overload.
What?
I'm gonna add it to your thing right now. You may add it as an ability at some point, but I'm just gonna add it as a trait.
Oh, you can finally sneeze.
Yay!
You feel both your arms like kind of turn green and some kind of green, what do you call this? Green energy, surrounded, but then disappear.
Oh.
And then you have this ability now.
Oh, let me see.
Activate this ability to start gathering a poisonous gas around you. After one turn, if uninterrupted, release the energy in a 50-feet radius around you, dealing 2d10 poison damage to every enemy around you.
I can fart.
Yes, basically.
Fish fart.
Well, before we continue,